She keeps the front door double locked and seldom leaves the house. She's finding it hard to get around, unsteady on her feet.
My son, he'd say, "Mama, you need to get out of there. I'm worried about you."
Before it happened, she didn't know much about PTSD. Now she doesn't live a day without it.
I went to work there in 2016.
She'd been laid off from a government job after nearly 10 years. The brand new prison was hiring, and it was good money for Hartsville.
We went through a 6 weeks training, and I mean, it was, a lot of it was on policies, but there was, you know, we had to be pepper sprayed. We had to learn how to use the equipment and stuff. And of course, the first class that went through, it was a lot of people in there, you know. Yeah. Of course, didn't nobody know.
CoreCivic's promise, in print, was to keep its facilities and communities safe.
I mean, all of it was scary. I guess the worst was when Miss Pickett was attacked. She was a clinical psychologist or something, you know. She talked to the inmates and counseled, and I was there that day. She was raped, stabbed, she lost an eye. And to talk to her, Demetrius, she was just the kindest, most polite, easygoing, soft-spoken person you could have talked to. What I was told is that he had not shown up for an appointment, and one of the other psychiatrists or whatever they are took him off his medicine because he hadn't shown up.
That was late August 2019. 6 months later, this correction officer would nearly be killed.
This inmate was one that he thought he ran the show. And I had had multiple issues with him. I had gone to the captains, I'd gone to the lieutenants, I'd gone to everybody. Look, you're gonna have to do something with him. You know, there's gonna be issues if you don't. I'd write him up every day, put him on a disciplinary. Didn't do no good. I went in that morning, and the young girl that was in there, we was supposed to be on lockdown, and inmates was everywhere. Nobody was on lockdown. I mean, it was just absolute chaos. Well, she went to hand me the keys. I said, "No, ma'am, you need to do your job. You need to lock this pod down. I will not accept those keys till you lock the pod down." And apparently, from what I understand, is that's when he went off. What I was told is that I was in my office, and he came in my office, and she just sat there and watched the whole time. I had a brain bleed. I was in a coma. I had a broken jaw, broken nose, crushed eye socket, crushed sinuses, collapsed lungs. They had to intubate me twice. I mean, his intent was to kill me.
How long were you in that coma?
I was in a coma 8 days, and in TriStar for 63. And I'll tell you this, the inmate that did this to me, he's never been charged. The inmate that did that to Miss Pickett has never been charged.